There's always this little moment where you have to wait for all these social media platforms to pick up the broadcast, and if you start speaking about something too early, people are going to miss what you're trying to say. So you have to kind of time it just right. And it's more of an art than it is a science. I think we're there. Welcome to the Tiger Forge Show, where every single weekday I give you a quick fix that you can use to start getting in the best shape of your life immediately, like right now, like in this very moment. Plus, you and I are going to work out together, and we're going to do it all in less than 15 minutes. How amazing is that? It is Watch Out Wednesday on the Tiger Forge Show. And just like we do every Watch Out Wednesday, we're going to discuss one of the most dangerous pitfalls that you can fall into when you're trying to get into the best shape of your life. And of course, we're going to kick off this episode the same way we kick off every episode, with the dance your butt off. This totally counts as your workout. So are you ready to discover one of the most common pitfalls that you may encounter when you're trying to get in the best shape of your life, and how to avoid that pitfall, and also get your workout on, all in less than 15 minutes? Well, good. Let's go get them. It is Watch Out Wednesday, but before we get into that, we are definitely getting into the dance your butt off. This totally counts as your workout. Just like we do every single episode, we're kicking off this show with the dance off. And if you're wondering, what is he talking about? What is the dance your butt off? This totally counts as your workout. Well, I'm glad you asked, and I bet you're a little bit surprised that I could hear you. But yeah, we'll unpack the microphones that I've placed in your place later. Before we get into that, let's talk about the dance your butt off. This totally counts as your workout. When you're just starting out and you're trying to build a fitness habit, let's say you're trying to get into working out again so that you can get into shape. There's a number of factors that are kind of pushing us as a people back into the fitness realm. For example, our COVID bubbles are bursting. We're going to start seeing people again. The weather is changing. It's getting a little bit warmer. We're going to start wearing less clothes and maybe, hanging out at the beach or wherever you wear less clothes. And those kinds of things just naturally make us want to start getting into shape. And when we do that, it can be really tough to go from not working out at all to working out for 60 minutes or 40 minutes or 30 minutes or even 20 minutes. Even 10 minutes might be a big ask when you're just starting out. And it's really hard to sustain that, because when you're facing down an hour-long workout, it's natural to not want to do that, and you will find ways to avoid it if you can. So the idea behind the dance your butt off, this totally counts as your workout, is that we're just going to work out for the length of one song. And by workout, what I mean is we're going to dance our butts off. We are going to get our boogie on. Best believe that we're going to get our boogie on. Today's song comes to us from our friends, not the tape machines, just tape machines. This comes to us from Tape Machines. We've played these guys, girls. I'm actually not sure who Tape Machines are, but I love their music. This is the third song of theirs that we've played on the Tiger Forge Show, which just goes to show you how much I do love them. So, hey, Tape Machines, if you're watching, thank you. You guys are making some really great music, and we've been getting our boogie on to you. So I hope that turns you on as much as it turns me on. Today's song is called... What is today's song called? I've completely forgotten. It's called Wide Eyes. And it's got this really kind of mellow lead into an awesome beat. When the beat drops, it's so supreme. You are gonna love it. So why don't you get up out of your seat? It's only gonna take like less than 3.5 minutes to work out right now. So unless you don't want to, and that's cool, I totally understand that. Why don't you just get up and dance with me for the next 3.5 minutes, and then your workout is done for the whole day. You just get on with the rest of your life. You don't even have to think about your workout again until we do this again tomorrow. So I've babbled on long enough about this. How about we just get into it? What do you think? You just want to get into it? I just want to get into it. How about we start the countdown now?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right. So, if you've been watching the show, you know that I've been trying to give you these quick little easy dance steps that you can do to get up and dance with me for the length of one song and get your workout on and then get on with the rest of your life so you don't have to worry about it. So to start, just do this little side step. Step one foot into the other. Find the beat with your feet. And then once you've got the beat, you're gonna bounce a little bit. Just throw a little bounce on it. Once you've got the step and the beat, how about we throw some arms? Just bring one arm up at a time. It's starting to feel good. Ooh, I like it. And then you can get as fancy with it as you want to, or not. Whatever you like. This is your show. Well, I mean, it's my show. It's our show. It's our show. So we're gonna do what we want. Let's keep it nice and easy today. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. It's been a busy 3 days to get to this point. I know. I've been there. I've been right there with you. We don't need to worry about that right now. All we need to worry about is this, the boogie. And if you're wondering, if you're just tuning in at this very moment, and you're wondering what this goofball is doing on your screen, dancing his little butt off. This is the Dance Your Butt Off. This totally counts as your workout. Where every day, every weekday that is, because Tiger's taking the weekends off, best believe. Every day, every weekday, we work out for the length of the day, dancing our butts off. And the whole point is to just build up a workout habit. That's it. You could do it in 3.5 minutes and then get on with the rest of your life. What is better than that? I ask you. Alright, so we're just gonna sway. Build back up again. Ooh. Wow, that was great. Thank you to the tape machines for helping us out with our Dance Your Butt Off. This totally counts as your workout. Boy, was that great. Today is Watch Out Wednesday. And if you've been watching this show, then you know that every single Wednesday we talk about a pitfall, a common pitfall that you may encounter when you're trying to get into shape. Um, let's unpack that, shall we? Let's just get into it a little bit. What do you think? What do you think of when you think of getting into shape? This is what I imagine you're thinking. You're thinking about spending a lot of time working out. Maybe it's, I imagine that the workouts are right around in your mind, right around an hour long, right? You're going to work out for an hour, and you're probably planning on doing it maybe 5 days a week, maybe like every single day, maybe skipping a day here and there, but maybe 5 days. So a lot, let's just say a lot of working out. There's just a lot of working out involved there. And then maybe in terms of the diet, you're thinking about eating clean a lot, right? Eating clean. Whew. I could do a whole episode about eating clean and my feelings about eating clean. I bet you can imagine from my facial expression, how I feel about the phrase eating clean. Not one of my favorites. But I imagine that that's probably what goes through your mind when you think about getting in shape. I gotta start working out a lot, and I gotta start eating clean. And let's just put it out there. I'm just gonna put it out there. Um, those two things are probably the worst ways that you can attempt to get into shape because and I say attempt because they're not going to work. They never do work. The only people that can sustain those kinds of things, those two things specifically, are personal trainers. And unless you're one of them, if you are one of them, then great. Hi, it's nice to have another friendly in the market. But if you're not, then those two strategies just aren't going to work for you. So what what do you do instead? This pitfall comes up a lot, and it falls into the no pain no gain category, and none of that is your fault, by the way. My industry, the fitness industry, has been pushing this no pain no gain idea on the unsuspecting public since its inception, and it's just plain wrong. It just is, and it doesn't work. And I have a theory about why they do that. And I think it has something to do with putting the responsibility of not getting into shape on you. Because when you tell somebody, well, all you need to do to get into shape is, eat clean and work out 5 days a week, and then they can't sustain it because those things are nearly impossible to sustain, then it's really easy for the trainer to say, well, you didn't put the effort in. You just, if you just done, if you just, sacrificed all of the delicious things in your life, if you just spent every free moment that you have working out, and if you never enjoyed another meal for the rest of your life, then you'd be in great shape. So, why aren't you doing that? I it Yeah. So anyway, what I want to do is I'm going to take the responsibility back, and I'm going to give you the real dope on what you can actually do to start getting in the best shape of your life. And if you've been watching my show at all, then surprise, surprise, it has nothing to do with no pain, no gain. It has nothing to do with these broad, sweeping changes that we're supposed to make to our lives. No, it has to do with making little, tiny micro changes that you can sustain over time and that have a measurable result. And that is the way that this fitness thing, getting into shape, getting in the best shape of your life, actually, that's the only way, in my opinion, that will work. Because life gets in the way of things like going to the gym 5 days a week. Life gets in the way of things like trying to eat clean. If you're never going to eat with any other human beings in your life again, then yes, you're going to be able to eat clean easily as long as you don't drive yourself crazy from hunger and deprivation. But if you ever want to have a meal with another normal human being again, then eating clean is just, you're not going to be able to sustain it. You're just not. And so can we just chuck those two pitfalls out the window and never ever again say the phrase eating clean or two a days or working out 5 days a week? Can we just not do any of those things ever again? Can we just do one small, easy change that actually moves us closer to the goal without deprivation, without sacrifice, without what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But there's a word somewhere that describes exactly what I'm trying to say, and I wish that I could broadcast that word to you, but it's escaped my mind, and that's just that's the nature of life, and that's the nature of this thing is kind of we're kind of feeling our way through it as we go. It's I have no idea what I'm talking about. I totally lost my train of thought, and I was really trying to loop it back in, like just kind of throw a little patter in there until I finally like connected the dots again, and it usually happens. I can usually pull that off. Today, no, no, I couldn't. And that's okay. This isn't about perfection. I am not perfect. I'm never going to be perfect. And I'm not even trying to be perfect. What I do try is to make one small change that I can sustain over time and that has a measurable result. And that's the key, is the fix. If you want to achieve anything in this world, including fitness, especially getting into the best shape of your life, then success happens in the moment. It happens in the day, every single day with this by making that one small micro change every single day that you can sustain. That it because that's what it takes. It takes the building up of the momentum of that thing to finally get where you want to go. It's a long-winded way of saying that, yeah, no pain, no gain sucks. Just make one small change and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And if, you know what? You have me. You have me. If you have any questions about this stuff, I'm here. I'm actually live on this show right this very moment. I'm live on the internet right now. If you're watching this, we can have a conversation about what it would take for you to get in the best shape of your life. So if you have questions about that, I would love to hear them. If you want a suggestion about that that pertains to your personal life, I would love to have a discussion about that. This is my life's work. This is what I do. So if you want to start moving in that direction, let's start talking about it. Because I don't want to just be talking at you. I want to be talking with you. I want this to be a conversation about what it really takes to get in the best shape of your life. So, with that being said, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much for watching my show. I know how valuable your time is. I really do. My time is just as valuable, and I jealously guard every single moment because my time is so precious. So if you're giving me some of yours, wow, wow, that just means so much to me. I can't even tell you. And I am trying my best to repay your investment of time with a quick fix that you can use to start getting in shape right away. That is the promise of this show, and I try my best every single day, every weekday, that is, to deliver on that promise. It would be easier, actually, if you let me know what it is that you're struggling with and how I can help. So I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not asking for you to do anything. If you don't want to comment on the show, that's cool. If you don't want to watch this show live, that's cool. If you don't want to watch the show at all, that's cool. You probably won't see this message then, so this is all a little moot. I don't know. This show has totally jumped the rails. And you know what? I don't care. I still love it. I think this is a great show. You know why? Because I showed up. Showing up is the win. That's what I'm talking about. Micro changes, one small change. This is the win. This doesn't have to be my best show ever because tomorrow's show will just be better. And then the day after that will be better than that because that's how this thing works. So just showing up is the win. That's really all I have to say. I just want to say thank you, and I hope that I'm delivering on my promise of giving you that one small fix every single weekday. So until tomorrow, when we're going to think deep thoughts for Deep Thought Thursday, this is the Tiger signing